liquor, Joe cracks a joke. Adonis brings the heat, Jamie's puffin' smoke. Lounge lights low, but the takes stay hot. It's Jensen Tonic, uncensored on the spot.
Hello, everybody. Hey, and we're back. Well, at least I am.
Welcome back, Adonis.
The last few episodes have been good away. Last couple, and
he had daddy duty, and it's understandable.
Yeah. So I am here, and Jamie Sally is out.
Is it
Mr. Finance?
Is it Sally, or did we just call him Sally, or is it Soleil? He's never actually corrected me when I say Soleil, or is it Sally?
I don't know. I call him
Jamie
salivating.
like the white woman, like Sally. You know.
Well, I'm back regardless. I'm happy to be back. And let's get this podcast started.
And we got ourselves a little bit of an Oreo today.
What?
just saying, yeah.
Is there like another black guy here? Like
No, but like we've got a little bit of like a cinnamon kind of.
So what you're saying is that you've taken multiple O's
and the marshmallow in the middle.
You got one O from this box. You got one O
pseudo
Oreo.
Hey boys,
you got
if it involves us, there's always multiple O's.
Oh. And we're gonna take it back from here. So this is where the actual start of the episode comes, so that nobody has to hear that again.
Ouch. Okay, that's rude. Welcome back to Jensen Tonics. This is episode 4.
Yeah,
and don't mind my high pitched singing there. Welcome back, everybody. If you have been listening since episode 1, great. Welcome back. And if you are new here, then
support us. Join the Patreon.
Up from here. Yeah,
join the Patreon.
I hope Joe
like and subscribe.
I hope Joe has his sale pitch ready for his our one and only sponsor. Actually, 2. I'll do 1 too. It's fine.
Okay.
Yep. But you're going.
We have sponsors.
We do have sponsors.
Okay, this is new to me. Where have I been the last 2 episodes?
Yeah, we're going off of just sheer dumb luck is all we got going.
We got 2 sponsors. It's the Lakers and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, apparently. LeBron James is our sponsor. Sup, LeBron? I saw that game finisher tonight.
Actually,
that was fantastic.
Actually, it's just the makers of those jerseys. Some sponsor in China.
Right.
Some sponsor in China.
Yeah, pretty much. Nike and Jordan. So we're good.
It's just a Chinese kid in China.
Thanks, Jin.
It's some sweatshop. Oh, yeah. Just tonics.
All right. Yeah. Straight into it. We're 5 minutes in and we've already offended 5 people. This is great.
Easily.
Yeah. So how you been? Adonis, where were you before we get into anything else?
Okay. So, yeah, I've been away because I had bicep surgery. So I ruptured my bicep. So basically the small head had just fallen off. Well, I hate when that happens. Torn away from my forearm.
Yeah, because he works out too much, essentially.
Yeah, I did it in boxing.
Yeah.
Surgery, and I was away I was incapacitated for about 6 weeks in a brace after surgery, in one position, elbow in a brace, arm up. Oh my God, it was horrible.
It was 6 weeks of a self-hug.
Oh man. But think about giving yourself a hug with one arm and then being in that position for 6 weeks, sleeping in a shower. Actually, I couldn't even take a shower. That was the worst part, right?
Sponge bath. Who's giving you the sponge bath?
Man, I had to wrap my whole arm in a garbage bag when I could, and then that's how I would have to.
Oh, I was just hoping for the sponge bath. And I was going to say, did you hire somebody through Newsu?
You know what? I should have. I mean, honestly,
I hope you hired the owner.
You could have come through. I would have sponge bathed you personally. Fuck. Shit. Pay me. Somebody's coming. You pay me. Somebody's coming. I would have asked for a refund and then have gone to the Better Bureau. Better Business
Bureau. I like the Better Bureau better.
Yeah. What have I missed here? So who are our sponsors?
Well, Newsu, obviously. We just name dropped them already as giving you the best sponge bath you've ever had.
Newsu. Okay.
Yeah.
And you know how Newsu works, right? You get on your phone.
This is good.
Make the request. Mm-hmm. The healthcare professional shows up. we can even have somebody there within 30 minutes. It's kind of crazy, but obviously,
30
YYC.
minutes or your sponge bath is free.
That's not written anywhere. But
It's like a late pizza.
like
free.
legitimately, we've even
I wasn't
got
on time. It's free. What else you want?
Extra
Your nails
pepperoni.
clipped? Yeah,
Extra
okay. Hair
pepperoni.
at the end of the day,
Want a happy ending?
anything but that. We're very professional. Ultimately, you get somebody who, obviously caregiving is tough. Having somebody to show up and take care of whatever you need taken care of within 30 minutes, it's as good as it says
I think
on
it's
the
a
box.
brilliant idea. Yeah. I really do.
And luckily, we're not just an idea anymore. We're real. We're out here. We're doing stuff. So
Yeah.
There's an app, there's a website, there's a phone number, there's an email. However you need to get your services done, Nusu is there for you. They will service you till you need no more servicing. I love that slogan. Can you make that your official slogan?
I don't think I can for legal reasons.
Well, I mean, there's nothing technically illegal
It's
about
a
that.
work in progress.
Nusu is not a work in progress. Our pitch of Nusu is.
We're working on it.
We're working on
But-
it. We're working on it.
Adonis, let's go back to the arm. How are you feeling today? Obviously, you're not in a brace, and
I'm doing pretty good.
Able to shower?
I just started rehab, and I just getting the range of motion back and the strength back. It feels good, man. It just feels good to actually get back to normal activities of daily living, shall we say.
Okay, I like
Right?
this. So this leads to one very important question. After jacking off with the right arm for the last 2 months, how good did it feel to use the left?
Oh, bro. Bro, you want some nasty shit. You want some nasty shit. But I'm going to tell you something, right? You ever try to...
Did it feel like a totally new person?
I'm going to tell you something. You ever try to wipe your ass with the opposite hand?
Oh, okay, all right. I get it. Yeah.
That is fucking difficult.
Yeah.
Your body...
You're not ambidextrous. What are you
Wait,
talking about?
wait. This also leads to another question. Do you wipe from the back or are you a front wiper?
Who the fuck wipes to the front?
Some people do, I'm sure.
Yo, for our viewers out there, please unsubscribe if you wipe from the front and are male. Because that is some messed up stuff.
Front to back. That's all that matters. As long as you
Legitimately,
wrap it around
if
one
this
way or
is
the
not
other.
your general positioning, I don't know what to say to you.
I'm going to tell you something. After 40 years on this earth of wiping my ass a certain way, right? Switching hands, it's very difficult. I'm going to tell you. Your body doesn't twist and turn that way.
Oh, that's
It's almost like being an overweight person, you need a stick to like reach areas.
Oh damn. Oh damn.
I am kind of
Well,
curious
maybe
here,
not
though.
that bad.
you-
It's just uncomfortable.
Are you right-handed? You're right-handed, right?
When I wipe?
In general, you're right-handed.
No, like a lot of people will wipe
'Cause you're
with
not
their
Right-handed, wipe left.
you do
So I
you do
find
some
that
stuff with your
weird.
right.
Why is that weird?
Why would you use your left? Like, I
Because-
feel like that's where I'm more likely risky to end up with my hand in the shit or in my own asshole.
There's multiple cultures where you do all kinds of stuff with your right hand, but you do all the dirty stuff with the left. Like that's
Is that a cultural thing?
That's right.
there's a whole
That's
thing around
All right.
like your
I
left
have-
hand is not the hand that you shake hands with. It's not the hand that you eat with. It's not the hand that you do stuff with.
I have been learned.
Yeah, no,
Thank you.
100%.
Because
Thank
in
you
most
for
cultures, you
educating
eat
me.
with your dominant hand.
Okay.
In most cultures, you eat with your dominant hand.
sense.
Spoon, pizza,
Chopstick,
hot
fork,
dogs.
whatever, yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
Right. So then you're
All right.
So then
Like
you
all the
wipe
dirty
All right,
jobs.
I did not think of that. It's just
Or-
see, to me, I'm like,
Well, now we
I'm
know what
better with
Curtis
my
does.
right-
So
I-
anybody who sees this guy on the street is like, "Can I shake your hand?" Oh wait. Did you wipe?
oh,
Did
I
you wash
wiped.
your hands?
I wiped, and guess what? I washed.
Dirty motherfucker.
That's nasty. That's nasty. Okay,
Wow.
so
All right.
I got one thing to add. Joe, I know that you've been on dating apps before.
Oh yeah.
That's how you met your missus.
I mean, I met her at Tim Hortons, but
Curtis
here we
is
go.
one of the lucky ones, still happily
This is a
married.
throwback to episode 1.
Met Jenna in college and found the one. I am now recently back on the market and at
For
brought it up himself.
all watching.
46 years old, getting back onto a dating app.
nobody believes that you're 46. By the way, like, what is your skincare routine?
I barely believe it. At 46 years old, the dating apps awkward as fuck.
How so?
So let's say like
Which first off,
I'm at an age where, you know what, I've got to set an age profile,
okay.
right?
Like, you can't be hooking up with 19-year-olds.
No.
I mean, you could, but like,
And even-
somebody's gonna judge you in here.
And even
Hey, now I don't give a shit.
even below 30,
Yeah, I'll respect.
right?
Oh yeah,
Anything in their 20s is
Yeah.
kind of like,
it's cringe.
I got to raise an eyebrow, right?
It's cringe.
Now, that's with Hinge. With Tinder, for some reason, I'm like, well, okay. For some reason, it feels like it's all right. Have you ever found that there's a pretty big difference between Hinge and Tinder?
Oh, I never used Hinge, so like,
So Hinge is classy. You look at the font, you look at the questions, you look at the setup. It's like, oh, okay, this looks.
I have to preface my answer by also saying that like, I don't know what any of these apps are like currently. So
Yeah.
like, if there's been any updates since like, 20
Yeah. Covers tracks.
2018, I don't know. But what I can tell you is that my impression from people who I know who are currently using the apps
Yeah.
are that, yeah, like you said, Hinge is more the classy, like, you're probably looking for a relationship, you're probably looking for something serious, you're probably looking for something like real.
Yeah.
But Tinder has and will, as far as I can tell, always be the place that you go to fuck.
It's a hookup app.
Ideal.
It's funny because like it's just
Isn't that what it originally started as?
No.
no.
No, it was that Snapchat.
It's just, you know what, these dating apps were made to like, for people to meet.
Snapchat was how marriages got ended.
But I feel like the app itself, the developers have made the app so that like, you're there to like meet people.
Yeah.
The culture of it, people just kind of have pigeonholed one app to be, okay, we're here to hook up, another app to be here to look up for some monogamy.
Which is
Just
also
monogamy.
fair because like, for anybody who's out there who
But you look at the Tinder app and the pictures are blurry, but all the girls seem to have the tilted angle look or some sort of
Tilted
scandalous
angle look.
like
Gotta get the
outfit
cleavage
on.
in there.
for honestly for anybody who's
and the swipe,
Yeah.
you can like just rifle off 100 people in a minute, right?
I mean,
Hinge, it's like, okay, you gotta look at their profile.
oh,
this
there's
is
a
what they're
button.
into. Oh, they got a voice recording.
A voice recording?
Oh yeah. Some of these women are like, "Hi, if you meet me, dating me is like I'm the gift that keeps on giving."
Fucking A.
What the fuck? What does that even mean? That's a loaded question, right?
Wait, so does that mean on your profile you've got like a little voice recording on yours too? then?
anybody can
Please,
do a voice.
please,
recording.
okay.
Wait, wait. What is your voice recording?
Oh, I don't have a voice recording.
Oh,
you
bullshit.
have the option of doing it or not.
Let's record
Mine
one.
is-
Let's record one right now. We've got
my
professional
profile
equipment
is a
here.
Tinder profile disguised as a Hinge profile.
I'm here
So
for a good time, not
I
a
might
long
be
time.
Filipino, but I'm gonna be your Greek Adonis.
Gonna be there.
Ayo. All I was trying to say before is that, like, if you're on the apps right now, like, obviously you know what you're on there for, and like each app has a purpose or a niche based off of what you're really looking for. Like, obviously you have an app that's dedicated towards like women first, like with Bumble, and that's like very empowering, not just from the perspective of like, weeding out creepers, but also just like, giving people more of an option in terms of like a realistic connection as opposed to just like, here,
Man,
hey,
you're
we both
always
swiped.
you're always so wholesome, man. Like you just gotta make sure you cover your bases no matter what path you walk.
I mean, we're like we're still within that 10 minutes. So
here's
like,
the funniest thing, right? So I will swipe on Hinge and be like, oh, okay, this girl's attractive. Okay, this girl's attractive. Send them a message. This girl's attractive. Send them a message. Oh, this girl too. Then I'll
do
float between that app.
Can you send a message to anybody who you swiped right on?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Then I will jump onto Tinder.
Okay.
And then I'll swipe.
Just swipe like crazy.
And then I'll be like,
Waiting.
oh, this is the same girl I saw on Hinge. Well, might as well message her here. They're the same messages. So basically, the same single people that are on Hinge are the same single people that are on
course.
Tinder.
Yeah.
You're just attacking them from both sides.
No.
you're on two fronts here.
The only reason that would be different is if it were both paid only. Like if it wasn't free to be on there, then
It'd be a
They
concern.
would
It's
have
actually
double.
quite madness, really. It's
I can
madness
only
and chaos,
imagine.
Well,
right? Because like me as a dater, why do I have two apps when
It's all the same people
do
on
we
each
go the
one.
same-
Why?
Yeah.
The real question is, why do you only have two apps? Like seriously.
As
If I-
opposed to what?
if I
How
was-
many other apps are
There's,
there?
I mean, like there's
there's the
you're
swingers
gonna-
apps,
there's the swingers apps. There's Bumble. There's Tinder. There's Hinge. There's
Because I don't think our boy is out there to be a third in anybody else's
Well,
relationship.
then
I don't.
You know,
think.
at least
I
then,
don't.
then there's
I don't.
then there's
think.
three.
No,
It's
I'm
not
going
two.
to be the first in someone else's couple.
So let's get down to brass tacks. Are you looking for a relationship out of this, or are you looking for some? You know
you
hit
know
it and
what?
quit it?
It's funny because
The real answer doesn't have to be your real answer. If you know what I mean.
the real answer is I'm out there to see if I still got it,
Okay,
right?
there's no shame in that.
And so I'll get these swipes, or sorry, I'll
There's
get
nobody that'll deny that you
connections.
have
I will.
charisma.
I will
There's
get
nobody
these
that'll deny it.
matches, and then I'm like, I'm not ready for this.
That's fair.
I'm not. And it's a psychology thing, right? It's a psychological preparedness, right? Of a lot of things going on.
You do.
Newly single, and I don't know what I'm looking for right now. Right?
Now, do you get intimidated by specific people, or
It's
like,
actually-
is it,
it's-
each one that happens? You
That's a good question. It's actually not intimidation. I just want to know that I can get a match.
Validation.
Being ready for it is a total different story.
And there's literally nothing wrong with that.
and like-
you don't.
So
owe
you're
anybody.
on there for a confidence
Almost
kind of thing. Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
You don't.
Almost.
But you, like,
Actually, not even a confidence thing. Like I'm on there just to know that I can match and then potentially talk. But right now, I go through the rabbit hole, right? And or thinking about it, I go through the rabbit hole, and I'm like, if I match and I start talking, am I just gonna lead them on, or are they gonna lead me on? I don't think I'm ready for that because you know what? I got two young little ones, right? And I don't know if I can compartmentalize
you know that
just yet.
You know
right?
that
Keep
realistically, just being a person who's hearing you right now. Let me be the comment section right now and just tell you that you don't owe anybody anything just because you matched with them, right? Like even if you went on like 10 dates with somebody, you don't owe anybody shit.
Spoken like a juice swiper.
I mean, like realistically, this is an environment where validation is built off of who swipes on you and who you swipe on. If you swing for the fences and then you get a match and the person that you swiped on, that you're like, fuck, that person's hot as hell. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing, and like it's not like you automatically have a contract of like I'm gonna see this person. I'm even gonna talk to this person. Like fuck.
Right.
It just means that this person also saw your picture or like pictures of you doing shit, and was like, they seem interesting. They seem like
Yes.
potentially worth it. There's
Yes,
there's literally
and
no
it's
disclaimer on.
and that's probably why I kind of like getting matched,
Yeah.
because then I'm kind of like, okay, well, at least they find me interesting.
Well, there's no disclaimer on Tinder
all I-
or like
that's-
Hinge that
and
says
you know
like
what?
you
So
match
for
with
right
this
now,
So
person.
a
I
match
think
on Tinder
time
is
to
the
fuck.
equivalent of a girl on the other side of the bar looking at you and smiling.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
What you do with
okay,
that
okay,
is
okay.
100% up to you. I mean, from
You can either go and talk to that
a
girl, or you
former
can go,
swiper,
hey,
a former swiper. Let's
Cool.
get that clear.
It's crazy. So if we were all in the DeLorean, traveled
yeah.
88 miles per hour, and were transported back to like 6 years ago, this would,
all right, it's 2019,
this would be pre-COVID.
pre-COVID.
Yeah. Fuck it. Hey, it would have
Right.
been.
This would be a different story. I wouldn't even be swiping,
Really?
which is nuts.
Like
right.
if everything that was going on had happened in 2019,
In 2019, pre-COVID,
what would you have been doing then?
so I worked till midnight.
Of course.
The hospital is 8 minutes from downtown,
We used to go downtown.
You know.
I know exactly
You
what
know.
you're talking about.
right? 7 days a
Ship and
week.
anchor was always
you
open.
guys,
Some
were
days-
hooking up together. What?
No, we
Some days I worked 7 days in a row.
This man knows people in dirty, sleazy places.
Oh wait, no. I'm gonna bring that up later.
Okay.
Oh, 2019. Up to 2019 was a fun time. But sometimes I would work up to 7 days a week. Mm-hmm. Right? It's 7 days in a row. And to let loose at midnight, I'd be like, okay, I can get off work. I'm going to go for a couple of drinks. What's the hot spot for tonight? Oh, it's a Tuesday? Oh, I'm going to go here. Right? I had to know what was going on 7 days a week. Those were fun times.
They were.
Pre-swiping times.
They were.
All right. Oh man, sometimes I don't want to say the hunt, but just like the challenge of like putting yourself out there, right? Putting yourself out there, trying to meet people.
Well, realistically, this is still very fresh.
Yeah,
There's nothing saying that you won't still get, not to the exact same place, but to a similar level of comfort where you are still putting yourself out there. But
I'm just comparing.
the two.
I'm just comparing
realities.
dating apps
Yeah.
to meeting people out,
Well-
meeting people out in the scene.
The truth of the matter is that dating apps are exactly what they are. They are.
They
built-
eliminate the scene.
Well, they are built towards presenting the best version of yourself, so that somebody else who looks at your profile is also interested, and that interest
Right.
is like it's like cash.
Right.
It's worth spending money on. It's worth, getting validation for. It's a currency in and of itself.
Right.
But-
right.
If you find that the runaround, that the game, that what you're actually doing isn't worth it for you, there's obviously way better ways to actually meet people.
Right.
So you just got to get to the point where you're at that point where you're like, I'm done with this. And unfortunately, typically that happens after you've had like a crash out of a girl or a crash out of an individual that, makes you rethink everything else you've done.
It sounds like this has happened to you.
Hey,
Hasn't it happened to everybody though?
yeah.
Hasn't everybody
Well,
had that one
except
relationship where
you.
they rethink a lot of shit?
Except you fucking lucked out in university.
What do you mean? Like where it's reshaped your life, kind of?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, you're still you, but you're going about things a bit differently. Like it
Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
I know
That-
that it's
that
been. I
happens
know
to
that
all
it's
of
been a
us.
minute, but Curtis, tell us about the relationship for you that made you realize. No, I want to know.
No.
you are very
Okay,
open.
Okay,
And-
fine, I'll be open.
Yeah, you
But,
are.
Okay, so basically, I dated the same girl through all of high school,
Okay.
and it was
Fuck,
not,
man. Are you serious?
Yeah, it was not a good relationship,
Bro,
by any
you were
means.
like the king of
monogamy. But like,
That's amazing. You know
but
what?
like, yeah,
But you know
I,
what?
I'm good at it.
Hold on.
Others are not.
Let me pause you there. Right? I have a ton of respect for that. Because I don't meet many men like that. I meet a lot of men like this. Who love to fuck around.
Wait. There are no men like this.
Okay, all right. Before I tell this
There's
story,
the only men like
the
this.
price for the story is I gotta know some numbers.
Oh man.
Yeah, we're
can't-
laying it all on the line. Rough estimate. It doesn't have to be exact.
Oh man. Body count. We're talking body count.
We're talking
right?
about
body count?
we're talking absolute murder count.
Oh man. So there was a time
Yeah, we knew what you were like in Toronto. We remember the
where
stories.
I was bartending, and
Yeah.
bartending was so easy.
lucrative, one would say.
So easy, man. Like you like you're just feeding drinks to people all night long.
Yeah.
They're, having a good time. You kind of feel like as you're working, you're like set a stage. So it's kind of be like you see a pretty girl in the bar. Oh, don't worry, I got that. Blah blah blah. You start talking. Oh, all right. The girls come to you,
Yeah.
right?
Okay, fair.
So I don't know. I would say 10 years in Toronto.
Is it fair to say that you like?
Wait, wait,
I remember the
okay.
number before I lost count.
Okay. Double or triple digits?
Triple. I had to be triple.
Wow. I mean, I don't have much to say. You're going to be shocked to hear mine.
I remember the number before I lost count, and even like going back, I had a fair number, but like 36 was the number that I had in my head before I lost count of the actual number. So
In and around that number is probably what we're putting it there.
like not quite double, but like
Holy shit.
more than that.
Jesus Christ.
Double
Right.
triples are good. So like, if you
It
think
wasn't triple digits though.
Are we talking about current number?
I mean, like yeah,
Yeah. We are.
yeah.
If you
Like not
okay.
at one
sorry,
point.
sorry,
Like
sorry.
shit.
Pre Alexis.
Current number is 1. I am.
Yeah, no, I don't want to think that you have 100 girls on the line at all times. Yeah, no. I just wanted like murders, one and done, whatever.
Jeez. No, like literally in terms of actual number, like it was
You said double, so 60 to 70.
yeah, like I'd say closer to 60.
Holy shit. Okay, now to preface, before you guys guess my number, and I will tell you afterwards. I dated the same girl all through high school. We broke up in the first year of university. So I was single-ish on and off for the most part from there. And then I started dating Jenna in the third year of university.
Right.
All right, so that's your perspective there for when it started to when it stopped. Any guesses?
10. Only because you're Mr. Monogamy. And 10 is a very respectable number for a man.
Okay.
I would think if any female were to look at you, I feel actually disgusted by you.
Like
triples.
I'm disgusted by what they would do to you if any female was sitting in front of us right now. It was like, oh, Curtis is my guy. I'm gonna go lower because of the Mr. Monogamy.
You're gonna go in the singles.
I'm gonna go for the singles, not only for a
You
couple,
actually
for a couple reasons.
because of how well you know him. Well, I'm going to second guess my actual estimate.
I'm actually kind of surprised he doesn't know the number. He might.
I don't know the number off the top of my head, but like the number that actually like comes to my mind is is not high, like 3 or 4. But
oh shit, 3 or 4.
It's specifically not only because of the reactions that we're getting right now, but also because I do know that Curtis is like
Okay, lock in 3 or 4,
3.
and you're locked in at 10.
I'm gonna lock in at 8.
At 8.
I'm gonna give you a macho machismo 8.
Okay.
Only because I feel like you probably in
All right.
your younger years
All right.
got some girls,
okay,
but
okay.
in your later years, lockdown quick.
Okay. So I basically had 2 years of on and off single life in university.
Okay.
And you both suck. I am at 328. I'm just kidding. I'm just totally fucking with you. Totally fucking with you.
Oh shit! I can't wait to see that footage because my face.
328. Wow.
No. Okay. So actually, Adonis is closest.
Okay, that's fair.
He was over by 1 on his first guess.
Oh shit.
Did I say 10?
9.
You said not 10 on the first guess, so it was.
I wasn't factoring in 2 years. I was factoring in your response.
Jenna
to
ended at
mine.
9. Yep.
Lucky number 9, baby.
Right.
Yep. I was not a man whore by any means, even though I was 1 to 50.
Oh, you know what?
I took a whole year off.
Actually, you know what? That doesn't make you become.
No.
That doesn't make you bang a whole bunch of girls.
It sure
anything,
doesn't. If
Actually,
anything,
the minute, and actually in the perfect. Actually, no, that's a lie. Let me.
yeah, how many
You're
times
not-
did people?
you're not-
How
you're
many
not-
times did people call you gay?
You're not just nobody called me gay, but nobody
I had
automatically
a
assumes that
shit
like this
ton.
is the guy I'm gonna fuck tonight. Like
they don't have any life experience. They're there to study. They're there to like figure things out.
Also,
They're there
it's
to,
fucking creepy. Like, you know, it's not the 31 hitting on the 19-year-old, but it's still fucking like
He said it was 24, not 31.
No, I'm saying it's not the 31 because I saw something on Instagram where they like it's an am I the asshole, but like the guy's 31 and he's hitting on a girl on her 19th birthday and like, you know, not only her but her friends basically said like, can you take a hint, like, you know, we're not interested, you're creeping us out. And he actually stood on business like, no, I'm not a predator. Like, they called him R. Kelly. And he's like, how dare you, like, you know, you insinuate that I'm R. Kelly for me coming up and, like, you know, ruining your birthday party.
Yeah.
To you know, try to hit on somebody. Like, we're all adults here.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's
And he
not
didn't pee on
that.
anybody.
I'm saying that it's not that exchange where, like, obviously that guy's an asshole. He's 31 hitting on a 19-year-old. Like, and they've specifically said, leave me the fuck alone.
Isn't the rule of thumb, though, like half your age or double your age?
I don't know.
That's the cap?
As far as I'm concerned, like if you know, you're gonna tell some, like, you gotta have like a sense of what are you saying, or like what story do you have to spin in order to make this relationship seem viable?
Yeah.
If I'm telling you guys like, yeah, there's this I don't know, 18-year-old. She's fucking hot, but like, you know, she's also super mature and you know, she's got her life all put together and everything. You're gonna still say like, yo man, you're 33. That's fucking weird. Like,
Yep.
no means no. There's nothing I can spin to make an
On
18
camera, anyways.
off camera too. There's nothing I can spin to make that okay. So
Yeah. Big facts.
So the same thing is it should remain true for everybody, that like,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter as long as your friend group is an actual like group of people who aren't mouth breathers.
Of good people, yeah.
Yeah, as long as they're people who have like any kind of moral center whatsoever. You know, it's way off to the corner. As long as you know that, like, you know, just because they're half your age, that doesn't make that okay. You know, that's where that comes out. Like, it's just weird. Even talking about
All
this
right,
right now.
all right, okay. So I thought it seemed like a point of like it should have been easier than
Like,
it was.
if I was 30. Okay. Yeah, anything, and I've dated anything, or not just dated. I've been with basically anything until I met my lovely, amazing, beautiful wife.
Alexis is pretty amazing. Yes,
She is.
yes. I see your cup is empty there. Would you like to try this? This is an amazing scotch that Joe got me.
How about we take a break?
Oh, we've only been at it for 30 minutes.
Okay. I guess no break.
All right, I mean, we can pause and restart, yeah?
Yeah. Let's pause.
I need
All
to
right.
pee.